What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2017 here on the channel. We are still at the Red Bull Racing team, and today we are at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. What is up, Nareg? How are you doing, mate? So let's dive into our laptop. First of all, dry conditions on track. Hey Nestras, hey Blob. Dry conditions on track, which means no rain for the weekend. Hey Cribbling, what's up? We are losing the rivalry against Vettel by only 1 point, and we are getting closer to that purple spot in our team approval. So soon we will be first driver for sure. Hey Oliver, what's up? So yeah, we are still third. We got a very big improvement on the car. As you can see, we are going to check. We got that ultimate drag reducement upgrade fitted onto the car, which gets us very close to Ferrari in terms of aerodynamic efficiency. Hey Alfonso, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? So Renault actually is the third best team in terms of aerodynamics, which is nice. So, in terms of the chassis, we are waiting for the ultimate weight reduction upgrade, which is only going to be applied at Singapore if it doesn't fail. And when it is applied, it's going to jump us very close, if not in front of Force India, for the top of the chassis performance. In terms of the powertrain, though, we are currently in 5th, I think, yes. And yeah, there's not much we can do about that. It's already maxed out. So yeah, it's not much we can do about that. In terms of the overall progress, as you can see, Sauber actually jumped. They started the season behind, but they have jumped McLaren and Williams. Sorry. In terms of the general performance, Toro Rosso is falling far down, and the Haas have re-overtaken Renault with an upgrade for this track. We bridged the gap from to Force India and to Ferrari. Let's see how that goes in actual pace. Now let's check our conditions on the second power unit. Yeah, it looks like it's ready for some practice only. You're gonna be back in around 30 minutes? Okay, man, okay. So, exit laptop. No, sorry. I still need to show you guys the standings, right? Yeah. So, let's get back to the laptop, and the gearbox also fine, only 24%. Standings. So, as you can see, we are leading the championship after our second place at Austria. Vettel won the race. Sorry. So Vettel cuts the gap to us by to only 4 points. We started Austria with a 11-point gap, but yeah, let's see how that turns out to be after this race. I would like to be able to extend the gap, but let's see how that works out. In terms of the constructors, Force India had a very poor weekend, so we were able to catch up to them and overtake them. As you can see, they were at Austria. They were with only 9 points of a gap to Ferrari, and now they are 36 points away from Ferrari. Perez DNF'd and Ocon had a puncture, and yeah, both Ferraris finished in the top 5. I don't think Ricciardo scored any points, but I got second place. So yeah, that was enough to jump me to second place, even though we keep losing points to Ferrari, but at least we are now the closest to them. In terms of the trophies, as you can see, we've gotten on a bit of a podium streak since Monaco, so maybe we can take the win at Silverstone. Well, I'm guessing we'll find out, right? So let's close the laptop, let's get on our racing suit, and let's get ready to kick off the weekend with the practice session for the British Grand Prix. Yeah,
Welcome to Silverstone, home of Formula One racing in Great Britain, where shortly we're expecting the cars to appear for today's practice session. Anthony Davidson, you've driven this circuit more than a few times in your career, and you've been around long enough to remember the pre-wing layout as well. But how do you like Silverstone in its current guise?
Well, the old circuit was a lot of fun, of course, but I do like the current layout. The reprofiled Abbey is faster than it used to be, and I always felt it was missing a sort of slow technical section. And now the corners up at Village and the Loop gives us that. So yeah, I'm a fan, and on top of that, I think it's created some more overtaking opportunities.
You've sent too many messages? Why? Okay, let's get the setup. You want Lewis to win at this track? Well, let's see if I can have a say on that. Okay, this is a Britain one, but do I have any more? I think I have. I think I have that one. Let me see. 2, 3, 4.
Run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Hey Rafa, what's up? Let's see how the car responds to this setup. Yeah, let's get right on it, right? Yeah, let's get it started with the track acclimatization program. Let's see. The fuck?
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Okay. The car was supposed to keep itself straight. Was it a bump that like turns the wheel like that? I mean, this track is quite bumpy, so that's possible, I guess. Goddamn, wait a moment. Just air is getting between the ear pads, like it's really bothering me. Don't know why, but it does. Okay, let's go. How the hell is that a green? Hey Jackie boy, what's up? Welcome to the live stream, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, the car doesn't have the best grip, but it's probably just because of the medium tires. Okay, let's see. Is this going to be enough to get purple?
Great stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Okay, let's aim for a perfect lap. Let's see if I can do it. I had to lift a bit because the medium tires don't really offer me enough grip to do it full throttle. As much as fun as it is to do it full throttle. Ah, we got green there. Okay, let me try that again. I turned in too early for the corner, that's why I had to lift off on the exit. Ah, it was green now on the apex. God damn it, I need to do it in 6th gear, it feels like. Ah, okay, whatever. I did it purple last time, god damn it. Let's return to the garage. Hey RJW, what's up, man? How are you doing? Okay, so we got the purple result. Let's move to the tire management. Let's see how soft on the tires we are around Silverstone.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. We're still in the green, which is nice. Oh yeah, we were a bit cautious on that corner. Okay, close to the purple. Let's see how the next corner is. The racing line screwed me up. That was a bit deep. Yeah, I lost 2 tenths there. There's no way. Really?
Okay, then that's the
Ah,
end of the
okay.
program and plenty.
I got it. I was worried for a moment there. Okay, we did it, so we know we are soft on the tires. Let's see how efficient we are on the fuel consumption. As we are going to go for the fuel saving practice program. Is that the name of it? The fuel. It's fuel saving, right? I think that's the name. Okay. Careful on the power, so we can get the best release possible. Okay, we are on the greens now. of course, that little circle is going to slowly but surely drift into the red as we now go full throttle through this very fast section of the track. We're still 4/10 up on the delta. Oh, okay. That's more than what I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, we did it. Let's return to the garage now. Let's go for the qualifying simulation. Let's see how quick we are when we are actually pushing. Let's also see how the car behaves when we are actually pushing. Look at how bumpy this is. Like... let's see, maybe the slipstream from Perez is going to help me. Let's see. Okay, at least it didn't block me. Yeah, that was bad, the entry there. Let me try that again. Really? It behaved so well earlier. God damn it. Okay, let's see, we can still recover. Should have gone a bit more on the curb of the inside of the old first corner. Well, yeah, that was that was too late, definitely too late. Okay. Oh, that was actually purple, nice. Okay, cool. We got everything, so let's just go for the, what's the name of it? The race pace simulation. Let's see how consistent we can be around this track. Chuck in a set of soft tires. And yeah, let's get out there for 3 laps of the Silverstone circuit. And after this, we will surely be ready for the qualifying sessions. Oh. Vettel, I know you are my rival, but okay. I guess that also works. Ah. God damn it, I put myself... Hey Dave, what's up? God damn it! When the spot first started, what would you say? What do you mean? Are you talking about F1? What changed the what was the greatest change between when it started and what it is now? Is that what you're asking me?
Daniel is currently P5.
I don't know, man. I would say the mentality of, like, I would basically say the mentality of maybe the drivers, because, okay, let me try to explain to you guys what I mean by this. So back in the day, it was just about being the fastest possible, right? It was about either having the guts to go side by side with someone through a certain corner, or then backing off and potentially lose the position, lose the championship, whatever. Right? It was just going like battling, basically. You either are strong enough to be the best or one of the best, or you are not. Either you have the talent, either you are quick, or you are not. Either you are committed enough to break that inch later for the corner, or you are not. Nowadays, I think F1 became more of a management contest than a race, because it's a contest in efficiency, not exactly on bravery or skill. Because now you need to conserve the tires, so you can't push too much, you can't overtake, you can, if you lock up, your stint is ruined. You also have, if the tires are fine, you need to conserve the fuel, because of course you might have opted for a strategy that forces you to make some fuel saving. And if that's fine, you need to conserve the power unit, because you need to think ahead and use as little of it as possible for it to work properly in the next couple races. So you can't be just mindlessly pushing, right? So that gives everyone a conservative mentality. That's why someone like Verstappen comes up and is aggressive, people cry a bit. That's my opinion on what changed the most.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Hopefully I made sense. I've already done 2 laps? Okay. I thought I only did 1.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Hey Martin Newman, what's up? How many seconds? I'm not sure, man. I'm guessing. I never checked. I never checked, to be honest. But yeah, like maybe if you wait a bit longer for qualifying, maybe you can check then. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really checked. By the way, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream.
1:25.9.
Okay, so everything is done, right? So, anything to change in terms of the power unit? I think I'm going to debut the third one. Hopefully this season we won't be able to get a fifth power unit, because we only used the two first power units for the first 10 races, right? I mean, let's imagine 10th race is the first race of the season. So I think I'm making sense. I think you guys understand what I mean. So yeah, let's debut the third power unit here at Silverstone, and hopefully this can do 5 races and the fourth can do 5 races as well. Yeah, everything is done, so we can just jump to qualifying.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3.
Yeah, Vettel is only 58 thousandths of a second slower than me on softs, but I don't think that's too much to worry about. Of course, the Ferrari is going to be faster than me, the Force India is also faster than me, because they have a much stronger power unit. And I've already maxed out the power unit, so there's not much I can do about that. We just got the ultimate drag upgrade, the ultimate one, which is going to get us a bit more of top speed, but I'm not expecting it to be like that much to allow us to negate the power unit's deficit. But yeah, currently I have almost 1200 points. Looks like it's sunny outside, so the weather forecast was correct. And let's listen to the voicemail from Emma Jenkins with the targets for the qualifying session.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Okay, qualifying 7th. Wow, why 7th? I'm not sure why 7th, but okay. And beat Sebastian Vettel, our rival. Let's see how it goes. It's still... Why is it 7th? I should be like 5th or 6th, not 7th. Whatever. Let's go for the qualifying session. Let's see how that goes. Hey Nicholas, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, mate? By the way, thanks.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. This is a track that tends to ask quite a lot of the tyres, both front and rear. So is it fair to say a great deal of management will be needed in order to do well here?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
Guys, I'll do the one stopper. I'll start on the softs, finish on the mediums. Especially the guys, if the guys starting on the softs, on the super softs, if they pit and get held up by the guys who, like, on the back of the grid who started on the softs, that's even going to help me more. Hey Alex, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, we're going to do this first qualifying session on the super softs, then we are going to actually start the race on softs, and to do that we need to do Q2 on softs and also have a quick enough lap that gets us to Q3. I'll take 2.6, whatever. So as always, just going to fast forward until the last couple minutes of the session. Oh, sorry. And yeah, let's just check the timesheet, as we have Grosjean fastest so far. By the way, this is not too bad because the Haas now have a good car. The Haas team now has a good car. So yeah. Let's see, looks like not many change of positions. Let's see. We can get out there like this. Let's get out there. I want to be the last guy out there. It's like there's a Mercedes coming out of the pits right now. Oh, and that's Hamilton. I mean a Mercedes sandwich. Okay. Maybe I can hold up Hamilton, so I can let him go like through the last couple corners get a bit of slipstream from him, because I'm planning on doing this lap on rich mix only, so I don't push too much from the engine. By the way, guys, later today I won't be having any career mode up live streams today, because I need to get ready, because at about 7 PM London time we are going to start the 4th season of COR. This time we are not following the actual like schedule from the F1 season, so we are going to start at Bahrain, just like it was in 06, I think. Bahrain was the season opener. Oh my god, someone is going very slowly. It is Bottas, come on mate. I'm gonna let Hamilton go. Hamilton go. Okay. Let me see if I can maybe get some slipstream off of those guys. Why is Bottas running so slowly? He's going to hold up Hamilton at this pace. I turned in too late. Or I braked too late, sorry. The racing line can fool me sometimes. I usually do 3 live streams on Sunday, but now I have league racing. During the off season I will do many more. Like, I usually just try to spam you guys with career mode live streams during the weekend. I wasn't able to do that this weekend. Ah, turned in too early.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the draw.
Yeah, that was only rich mix. We got 9th. We couldn't really get slipstream from the Mercedes, but whatever. But yeah, there were weekends when I did 6 career modes live streams in both days of the weekend. I mean, overall I did 6 live streams during the weekend. So yeah, let's see who got knocked out in Q1. Sainz and Kvyat, those two are expected. How do I have the patience? I told you, man, this is just how I enjoy playing the game. I really enjoy playing the game like this. So yeah, Stoffel Van Dorn is out, Ericsson is out. So yeah, the Saubers are actually decent now. They are now a mid-pack team, bit on the tail end of the mid-pack but they are decent now. But yeah, unfortunately Ericsson couldn't avoid his elimination in Q1. Verline got P13, so he's off to Q2. By the way, Ericsson better than Van Dorn confirmed. Completely. And yeah, we got 9th. We weren't pushing to the maximum of our capabilities, but yeah, let's see how that goes. Ricardo was very close by getting knocked out by Ericsson. He risked it on the softs for the first session. Now we are going to be the ones on the softs. Let me see, setup. Where is it? No, that's not it. Yeah, there it is. They are 5/10 slower per lap, but Let's see how that works out. Okay, so Ocon is fastest so far. (1:24.8). That's a pretty decent lap time for the French.
Engine fired. We're set.
Everyone is starting to get out there. Oh, so there are some more cars getting released. Valtteri, mate. Really? Like, why? Why do these guys... I don't know what's going on, but lately, in the outlaps, they go very, very slow. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hey, Atto, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. But I'm not really sure what's going on, but lately, they just go slow on the outlap. Don't know why. Hey Cribbling, welcome back. That's a Haas. Oh no, that's Hamilton. Okay. Oh my god, don't brake check me. This is not Baku, Hamilton. Don't! Just won Abu Dhabi? Well, that's nice, man. That's great. Who won the last race? Vettel. I came home second. And then it was... Who was third? I don't remember. I actually don't remember who was third. I think Hamilton? I just don't remember. Oh hey Vettel, what's up? Oh really? For me, yesterday it was the Force Indias. What traction do I use? None. No traction control. By the way, welcome to the live stream. I'm gonna show you, the only assists I used are the racing line. Race direct, not race director. Where is it? Assists. The only thing I have on is the racing line. By the way, Trio, welcome to the live stream. But yeah, yesterday it was both Force Indias. I was on a huge battle during the rain. I was in a huge battle with Perez and he DNF'd. He retired the car, engine problem, retired the car. Then Ocon had a puncture about 10 laps later. He had a puncture, so he is also out of the contest for the win. Vettel was just too fast. He got past me. I think it was on pit strategy, and then he just blazed off. I wasn't ever able to catch him. Oh no, it was actually in the last couple laps. He was able to overtake me. Got P9 again, okay. I can deal with this. Even though I need some goddamn slipstream for me to be able to get a good... Yeah, 1 second slow. I mean, I'm 1 second slower with the softs. So, that's not too bad. Fernando Alonso into Q3. Felipe Massa P12. Pascal Wehrlein P12, which is nice. Beat one of the odds and beat Raikkonen, who gambled on a lap on the softs. Managed to not pull it off. By the way, Sebastian Vettel, this is what I mean. I like to be the last guy out there. Because how does Vettel get pole if he was stuck behind me? I get 9th. He was stuck behind me. How does he get pole? Right? The guy who was fastest was Ocon, not Vettel. So it wasn't because of his previous lap. Right? I crossed the line, the game just simulated his lap time, and because he has the car with the best performance, he jumps to first. That's why I always do my laps, like, I'm always the last one out there. Of course, in this kind of tracks, when I need some kind of slipstream or something, I have to put up with the bullshit simulation, but... whatever. Let's move on to Q3, let's go for the top 10 shootout. Let's see in which order the first row of the grid, or the first 5 rows of the grid are going to be occupied. You use medium traction and always lose your rear end. I'm guessing just practice and be patient. I try to be as smooth as possible with both the throttle and the steering. Just try to be as smooth as possible. Don't just stomp on the throttle. Like, don't trust the car too old. Make sure you are going to make the car old, right? Like, just be gentle with it. Hey Jude, what's up? What was I going to say more than that? I don't know. It's basically like, for me, I don't have any more tips to give you, because in F1 2015 I knew that there was going to be a change in the handling model. So once F1 2015 was released, I never played with assists. So I wouldn't get those habits on me. So I would never be used to assists, right? I just got rid of them all, and I just learned the game. I learned the new handling model without any assists. What did you miss in practice? Not too much. I got purple in everything. So yeah, let's go for the actual Q3 recommended tires in actual Q3. Let's, as always, fast forward a bit. Hey Paul, what's up? Well, how are you doing, man? I should have bought my water bottle. My mouth feels a bit dry at the moment. Why is there...
Personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Oh, it's 1 PM in Croatia? Okay, nice. It's about... what? Beber... No, I don't have it. I don't have any with me. Oh, looks like I'm the last car out there. Hey Kakashi, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Greetings from Portugal, man. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Nah, man, I don't have any Red Bull sponsorship, unfortunately. To be honest, I don't like Red Bull too much. I prefer Monster. Hey Richard, what's up? How are you doing, man? Oh, I'm doing fine as well. I'm doing fine as well. I would be better if the power unit on the back of this Red Bull was a bit more powerful. But other than that, I'm doing great. So, I'm not going to be close enough to anyone for me to be able to use Slipstream. But, yeah, that's just how stuff goes. Unfortunately. I don't know. I'm not going to compare really. I just like Monster now. Much. I just like Monster more. Okay, let's push now. This is it. The last qualifying lap of our weekend. Better make it count, come on. Oh, come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm going to start the race on the softs and then finish it on the mediums. Come on! Okay. Wow! Oh yeah, get in there! What a lap! Oh my god, what a lap! I wasn't expecting first place. I've been getting 9th place every time. Wow!
So qualifying is
Woohoo! What a lap!
race tomorrow. Your top 3 are a Red Bull, Perez, and Sebastian Vettel. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
That was a sexy lap. God damn it. 98 thousandths of a second faster than Sergio Perez. Hey, Jules Nor, welcome to the live stream. Wow. What a lap, boys. What a lap. Whew. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it at all. Hey, Francisco. Yeah, speak away. Hey, Bob. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Yeah, Fernando Alonso got 10th with, well, at least he's in the top 10, right? Which is nice for him. Hulkenberg got 9th, also expected. And yeah, the Haas of Grosjean splitting both Mercedes. Oh my god, that was... Whew. Ocon in 7th though, that's not expected. Yeah, quite underperforming the young Frenchman. In the last, for the last, what? Why the fuck are 32 people watching? I don't know, man. So yeah, the young Frenchman has been underperforming in terms of his qualifying performances, of course. I think he qualified 8th at Austria, something like that. Like, he has the pace to be in the front row every single time alongside Sergio Perez, but he's not pulling his weight currently. So yeah, let's advance. By the way, Perez is driving the car with which I won the championship in Season 7. So, come on. Come on, Ocon. Yeah, man, I was really not expecting that pole position. I swear to God. Yeah, man, I got pole the most... I swear to God, that's the most unexpected pole ever. Because I've been getting 9th place in the first 2 qualifying sessions. And I didn't have no one in front of me for me to slipstream off. I knew I was going to get a good lap. Because I was able to see that I got closer to the Force India by the end of the lap. But I didn't know I was going that fast. So, almost 300... or 1300 points. We are also some... Did we smash Vettel? Well, we can't really smash Vettel since we only get as we get max 2 points only for qualifying. But we got the fastest lap of the qualifying session. Therefore, we draw the rivalry. We smashed Ricciardo. I don't know why I'm only getting 1 point. He's the first driver. I'm not supposed to beat him, and I smashed him. Why am I not getting more points? God damn it. Okay, so at least to increase our reputation, I would like to join Mercedes. I'm not sure if I should join Mercedes. I mean, they have the best power unit. So even though in terms of the general performance they are behind me, I'm going to show you guys. For any of you who joined like midway through the qualifying or practice, we have that ultimate weight reduction upgrade for Singapore, but as you can see, we are maxed out on the powertrain, and look how slow we are. Like, we are 5th in the power unit performance, and we are already maxed out. We are very good on the chassis, especially once the weight reduction upgrade is going to get fitted to the car. And in the aerodynamics, we just got this one. This one just got fitted to the car for Silverstone, and yeah, looks like it paid off massively because of that pole. As you can see, yeah, Mercedes, they are below us in general performance, but I mean, they have the Mercedes power unit. If I am able to like improve the chassis or whatever, we are going to be right up there, right? Or at least that's the theory. Because even though we might not have the same efficiency in terms of downforce, we have the best power unit. So I might change to them at the end of next season. Hopefully Red Bull will be up there by the time we finish the season. Hopefully I can get the World Championship with them, so I can get my 5th championship, be tied with Vettel and Hamilton in terms of number of championships, and then take it all for a tiebreaker on the last season. So, before all that, let's listen to the voicemail from Emma Jenkins with the targets for the race.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Okay, finished the race in 5th and beat Sebastian Vettel. I think we are going to be able to do it. By the way, guys, I'm just going, for those of you who are new, if I show you guys the intro of the race, the graphics and all that, since the graphics are the same as the graphics used in a real-life broadcast, YouTube thinks I'm trying to upload a real-life broadcast of an actual race and claims my content as copyright infringement. So I can't show you guys the intro. I'll just change scenes in OBS, get the thumbnail covering everything, and be right back with you guys for the rundown of the starting grid.
Right back where it all began. The very first World Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe Farina taking the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hanger Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Romain Grosjean, and Bottas, Ocon, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, and Fernando Alonso. Wehrlein, Palmer, Kimi Raikkonen, and Ericsson, Van Dorn, Stroll, Daniel Kvyat, and Carlos Sainz. Magnussen and Felipe Massa completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to change team next season if I win the championship. If not, I'll stay with Red Bull. But do I plan on changing things next career mode? For sure, man. Next career mode, I'm going to try to create my own team. I'm still figuring all out. I had some ideas for modding that I can't actually put in the car because, of course, you have lots of limitations of where we can put stuff on the car. If any of you guys are experienced with modding, you probably know what I mean. So you can't just do whatever you come up with, and I'm struggling a bit with that. But yeah, next career mode I would like to make a career mode with my own team and see how that goes. Hey, is that, how do you pronounce that? Is that Sjordnes? Or Sjord Niles? What is that? That's an I after the I, right? After the N. It's Sjordnes, right? Am I pronouncing that incorrectly? If I am, I apologize. I really apologize. But yeah, thanks for the subscription, man. Glad you are enjoying the live stream so far. Hopefully, we'll enjoy more of it. The projected race time gets faster if I extend the soft period. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I'm going to pit stop at lap 20, whatever. By the way, how underfueled am I? Almost 10 laps. Can I pull it off? I don't think so. I'm going to bring it down a bit. Yeah, 5 laps of underfuel I think is enough. Okay, so this is it, boys. We have harder compound on our tires for the start, but we have 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the British Grand Prix. Quite a bit of wheel spin on the start. That means that Perez gets a better start than me. Hamilton might try to make it 3 wide into turn 1. Fucking hell, we got touched. We got touched by the man. Oh my god. Yeah, we just got molested. Okay, whatever. Okay. I thought I had given enough space to Perez, but okay. Apparently not. Okay, so forget that, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go once again for the British Grand Prix. As you can see, Perez once again, by virtue of his softer tires, gets a better start than me. He's going to try to close the door on me into turn 2. I find the space, get my nose on the inside. Perez wheel bangs me a bit, but we are still battling for first place. Going to have to drop down to 3rd gear. Let's see who gets better traction out of the corner. He has the softest compound and he has the superior power unit. Now I'm going to take some slipstream off of him. Maybe try to come back at him. He chooses the inside line. We're going around the outside. It's at turn 6. I think this is as we just finished the first sector here at Silverstone. We now have the inside line for the old last corner of the circuit. Let's see, it's going to be a battle of traction once again. Perez takes the upper hand this time around. There goes the pink car out in front. Of course, he has the soft tires once again. Back into old turn 1. We are going to hit the brakes, going to drop down to 7th as we need to give space to the Mexican, but we get through. We are back in first place here at Silverstone, and yeah, I think this is going to be it, at least for the first lap, because Perez backed out quite aggressively. I think I gave him enough space, and even if I didn't, it's not like there's grass on the outside there. He could just kept the throttle down, but yeah, he backed off. Whew, that was intense. That was intense indeed. Yeah. Whew, we got it. Okay, let me catch my breath a bit. I'm not Martin Brundle, I can't commentate like that for long. What difficulty is it on? 104. Okay. 9/10 of a gap to Perez. I mean, don't worry, guys. You guys who are used to this game know that the AI is going to be OP later in the race. So, don't worry. I'm also underfueled, so that's going to help me with the tire wear, it's going to help me with top speed. But yeah, for these first stints, I'm going to be faster than the AI, most likely. But then they are going to start closing in after around lap 10. They're going to start, they will improve their pace in about lap 10. In around lap 10. The car feels great, even with an heavy fuel load. The car feels absolutely awesome. Like, for me, the Red Bull is the most enjoyable car to drive out of them all. The Ferrari, at least, I don't know if that's because of the upgrades, but the Ferrari car for me was very naturally prone to understeering. And I particularly like cars that have a tendency to oversteer, because with oversteer I can correct it, right? If my reactions are quick enough, I can even like keep my throttle planted and still use the steering to correct it if I'm quick enough. But with an understeering car, you just suffer your way through the Grand Prix, because there's not much you can do about it. Apart from, of course, just going slower into the corner. Okay, that was a purple second sector. Increased my gap to Perez. I think he's going to close a bit in the last sector. The AI are always very strong on traction. And yeah, this is quite a traction heavy sequence of corners.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Okay, I actually extended the gap to Perez. Interesting. Not exactly not expected, but I thought Perez would close the gap slightly by 1/10 or 2 in that last sector. Looks like he didn't. Still can't do it full throttle though, but it's close. I should have waited a bit longer to drop down to 7th, but whatever. Hopefully we'll have a good Sunday drive. Oh, Perez is in the pits already!
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. So the gap to our teammate is...
Why? Did he have damage? Let us take a look at that. Doesn't look like he has damage. No, his front wing looks intact. Why is he in the pits then? I don't get it. Well, he's going to come out of the pits in last place, that's for sure. At least he's going to have lots of free air, or clean air, in front of him, so he can just put up his blazingly fast laps, as usually does. The thing is, you lose so much time on the pit lane of Silverstone. First of all, because it's so slow, and second of all, because it's so long. Like, I don't know why. Don't know why they're doing it, but they are. Oh, that time was full throttle. The car held it, but the tires are also relatively new. I can't really push my luck that far. too many times, especially a couple laps into the race as the tires are going to start degrading a bit more. Oh, whew, turn.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
This track is so satisfying for me with the apexes on. I don't know why, man, but like once I get a clean lap, it's really satisfying. Everything just flows smoothly, right? Especially as I've been known for being like smooth on the inputs. Hey Cribbling, welcome back. See, I can't push it that much. Out of habit from practice and qualifying, I just pressed the DRS button. Sometimes I do it a lot, like when I'm leading or something, I just press the DRS button. Because I'm so used to practice and like time trial and stuff. Because like going back to F1 2016, when I started league racing, I practiced a lot. I really did practice a lot. So yeah, I just got the habit of pressing DRS whenever I see a DRS zone. What did you miss? Nothing. We had a nice battle with Perez into lap 1, but other than that, we've been pulling away. But yeah, the real race will begin in about like the next stint, because everyone is going to undercut me massively. But they are going for a two-stopper. Like me as a human, I could probably go super softs to mediums. I could go super softs to mediums to the end, potentially. Especially because the tires always last longer. Hey Tomic, welcome to the livestream, man. Thanks for the subscription, pal. Thanks a lot. Hopefully we'll enjoy the race. But yeah, as I was saying, like me as a human, especially as I underfuel the car quite aggressively, I could potentially make super softs last long enough for me to go super softs mediums. But the AI is very strict on their pit windows. They always follow like what Jeff tells them to do. So yeah, and Jeff is quite conservative on the strategies. He really doesn't let your tires, if you follow him, your tires are basically not going to get more than 30% of tire wear. That's what I mean. Okay, Vettel is catching up, so maybe Perez was slower than me and was holding everyone behind. Yeah, Jeff is very conservative. Like, he's going to soon, I think at least, he's going to soon tell me to change strategy to cover the guys who are behind me now. He's going to tell me to pit at around the same lap time as them to cover them. And he's going to tell me to do a two-stopper. But yeah, maybe Perez was holding Vettel. Hamilton is being able to hold onto the Ferrari. Yeah. They are definitely quicker than me at the moment. So maybe Perez went into the pits because he maybe had some problems. Looks like Perez was holding the German up quite a bit. Because once Perez went into the pits, Vettel is just blasting off. How long of a gap to Vettel? Well, he's right behind me. So not much of a gap. I just need to focus and like push a bit more, be a bit more aggressive. It's like, even if I am aggressive, the engine is amazing on fuel consumption. I started the race with -5 laps, it's already at 3.8. So I'm going to definitely be able to take it to the end and get positive like numbers there. Close to the end. Even midway through the race, I'm expecting to be on a surplus at like lap 40. So I'm really not worried with the fuel consumption. I still think the recommendation I got from the pit crew that I should underfuel by 9 laps was a bit too much. Turn. Sorry about that, guys, but like in the mornings I have always a bit of a cold in the mornings. It goes away throughout the day, but every time I wake up, my nose isn't like up to shape. Well, there goes Vettel. He tried something, but he failed, it looks like. Quite reminiscent of Austria, this is being. Vettel all over my back throughout most of the race, and then he just gets enough of it, gets mad, dive bombs me at some corner I'm not expecting, and then takes the win. It depends, like if you want to run, I don't know how many laps that gives you and how many laps the race is, but like if you want to, you're going to have a very heavy car, but if you want to run rich mix through the entire race, you probably can do that. I don't know, like once you are changing the fuel, it tells you how many kilos you have and how many laps that converts to, and then you compare it to how many laps you have in the race. And then see, do you have enough to just be on rich mix for the entire race? Is your engine going to be able to do it? Like this is a brand new power unit, I could probably overfuel the car a lot and just rich mix all the way. The thing is that the car would be heavy, very heavy, and I'm already starting on slower tires, so... Speaking of tires, I should be starting to pull away slightly from them because my tires are... I'm going to bet that my tires are in better shape than theirs. Like, I'm not only degrading slower because the tires are harder, I'm also degrading slower because I have a car that's underfueled, right? So in the traction zones, I should be able to get some clearance. Tires goes faster, so yes, the brand new tires and he probably just now got released from someone who was holding him up. Yeah, tires are in good condition, but come on, those super softs. Like, if Jeff recommended me to do 22 laps on these, then how long are the super softs? Oh.
Slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh! The closest rival to me in terms of the championship, only 4 points behind me in the championship. Looks like he's having problems, and Hamilton is having some trouble to overtake him. It looks like. And now he lost DRS range to me, the British driver. He got past Vettel though. Fuck. I got distracted, boys. I got distracted.
The gap to teammate is 13.1 seconds.
Like I was hearing a bit of a weird noise from my living room, or from the kitchen, to be more precise. But it looks like it's just like my grandmother, like, doing some soup or something. I'm not too good with kitchen terms in English, so I can't really tell you guys what I think she's doing, but yeah. That's why I went deep there, because I was like, what the hell is going on there? And then I missed my braking zone by like what, 10 meters? Maybe less. But it was enough to carry me too deep into the corner. Hamilton to catch up right back to my gearbox. Vettel is still in P3, so he's not losing that much in terms of lap time, despite of his problems. Let's see how quickly the Ferrari crew can put his car back to 100%, and yep, looks like they are pitting. Hamilton dives into the pits. I think Vettel also is going for the pit lane. There's also a third car there. Bottas is now the one who's going to get up to P2. He's going to inherit second place. But there are a lot of people who just watch silently. I don't blame them. Maybe they just have this as background noise or something. Like, everyone watches this as they enjoy watching it. Some people like just don't have nothing to say, at least at this point, right? Oh my god, that was... yeah, I need to lift off. But yeah, not everyone is too communicative, right? Like, for example, even myself, I don't participate too much in the chat of the streamers I usually watch. Like, for example, I watch a lot of Jimmy Broadbent. You never see me there though, because I almost never have something to say. Unless someone is having like some doubts or has some questions that I know the answer of, so I can clear up something. But usually I just don't have nothing to say. Okay, so lap 15 we are. I think this is a good spot. Everyone is like going through the pits, so the positions are currently not set in stone, but for the time being we are leading, followed by Ricciardo. Wow, okay. Nice. That's nice. Then we have, in P3 we have Raikkonen, then we have Bottas is probably going to get overtaken by K-Mag. Ericsson is up to P6, he's probably going to get past Bottas, so he's going to get P5 I think. Hulkenberg is in the pits, then we have Alonso P8, is going to be P7. Then we have Verline, and yeah, as you can see, Perez is not past Verline. So even though Perez set a fastest lap, he's obviously very quick, especially on those brand new softs, but he's not going to be able to, like, really close to me. He's, like, the undercut is going to get nullified, is what I mean. Yeah, the Sauber is a decent car now. They are like the 5th fastest right now. They actually jumped throughout this season. They jumped Williams, and they jumped what's the name? They jumped Williams and McLaren. So of course, in terms of like the attributes of the drivers, they are not going to get like amazing performances. But as for example, Grosjean qualifying P5, but yeah, the car is decent now. The car is decent. Yeah, the Saubers at Verline got into Q2. Verline got through to Q2, and I mean, I don't know if any of them pitted, but Ericsson got knocked out in Q1. He got 16th place, and he's currently in front of Verline, so he had to at least overtake his teammate, who started 2 or 3 places above him. So that's a very good start, or a very good race for so far from the Swede. Oh, okay, come on, let's go. But yeah, Ricciardo hasn't stopped yet, and when he pits, he's going to get demolished by everyone who pit behind him, or who pit first than him, or sooner than him. God damn it, English is hard. Especially when you just woke up like 1 hour ago and English is not your mother language. Oh, turn! No! Couldn't put the power down as quickly as I wanted. Felt a bit of understeer. I probably should have given more steering angle there. Next is Hungary, yeah, indeed, but I'm not going to do it today, because I'm going to, you know, like pre-season testing, I'm going to time trial and do like 100 laps at Bahrain, because it's going to be the first race of the new COR season. We are not following the real-life calendar, we are going to mix it up a bit. So the first race of the season is going to be Bahrain in season 4 of COR. I'm going to be in the Ferrari alongside, as always, my Portuguese teammate El Nabu, and hopefully we are going to bring the fight to the Mercedes. We've been dominating season 3. Hopefully now in season 4 I can bridge the gap. It's going to be Juno and Midzi driving for them, so Alex is out of the lineup. But yeah, it's going to still be very hard because Midzi is very quick, obviously. But Midzi has been my kryptonite. I was going to win at Austria, and like I had an incident with him which prevented me from doing that, put me out of the race basically. At Hungary, I was all over his rear end for so long in changeable conditions. I knew I was faster than him, especially because he had slight front wing damage, but I just couldn't get past him. So my encounters with Midzi are always not very fun for me. So yeah, with him on the line, and of course Juno. I have lots of respect for Juno. Me and him always have some fun races. Like some of the best moments of side-by-side racing I've ever had were against Juno. Hey Kim, what's up? Will I do a COR live stream then? Yeah, of course I will. At about 7 PM London time is when the broadcast is going to start. And yeah, the season opener will be Bahrain. But yeah, guys, by the way, before any of you ask, I don't show you guys, I don't get face cam on those league races, and I also stream at 720p instead of 1080 for league races, because I need the performance to get as smooth of a game as possible for league racing. So yeah. But yeah, I'm the Season 2 champion and the Season 1 runner-up on COR, so I can't have Juno beating me like that the way he did in Season 3. He also overtook me as the most condecorated driver in COR, so I need to claim that title back. I was the one with more race wins. No, I don't have facecam in COR. Because I need the performance to go to the game as much as possible.
Okay, the gap behind is 26.2 seconds.
Like, I used to just record instead of live streaming, and then I would edit and post the race, like a shortened version of the race, to show you guys like the best moments with me commentating over it. But I don't have too much time to be able to do it.
The pit window has opened.
Hey Big Shot, what's up? How are you doing, mate? Okay, so Perez was actually able to come back to P2 after the round of pit stops. Interesting. Hamilton is back on a set of super softs though. And I haven't pitted yet, so yeah. They're going to undercut me, that's for sure. 4 seconds of a gap between Perez and Hamilton. Come on. I don't remember doing the last 5 laps. I've been like speaking too much. I've been on autopilot, seriously. I don't remember the last 5 laps. Needed a bit of a correction there, turned in too early. When do I make pit stop? Around lap 20 something? I'm going to pit at lap 22. I know Jeff is asking me to pit right now, but I'm going to pit at lap 22. So I can have like exactly 30 laps. Yeah, Big Shot, I was also expecting myself to do a live stream yesterday, but last minute I got called to go out with some friends, having dinner with some friends. And yeah, man, of course I went to have dinner with them, right? Why am I in cockpit cam? Because this is what I'm used to. I play F1 games. The first F1 game I got was F1 05 for the old PS2. It was the first F1 game with Tiago Monteiro there, the only Portuguese driver to ever get a podium in F1, as you guys probably know. The 06, was it? No, the 05. The 05 USA Grand Prix, where only the Bridgestone teams raced. So that was Ferrari, Jordan and Minardi. Of course Ferrari took 1-2, and out of the back markers, Jordan and Minardi, Tiago Monteiro was the best and was able to claim the only podium position from a Portuguese driver in F1. So yeah, I've played lots of that game, and I always used to do 100% races on cockpit cam, so this is what I'm used to. I usually never play with T-cam or any other camera setting. This is my last live stream today. No, this is not my last live stream today. This is my last career mode live stream today, because later I will have the broadcasts of my league racing races. It's going to be the season opener of season 4 of COR. It's going to be at Bahrain. At least I'm being consistent, maybe, right? I mean, I was just 13 thousandths of a second slower than my fastest lap so far. Which, of course, I mean, I'm lighter with fuel, but my tires are worse. So yeah. Will I do some F1 reviews? What do you mean F1 reviews? Like a review of the game? Nah, man. I couldn't do it. Like, I'm not... If I was ever going to do it, I would like to do it properly, and that's too time consuming for me. Am I racing with Tiamat Marduk? No. I'm not racing with any known YouTubers. Like, our league isn't the most known ever, but we have some quick guys there. I think we have a small community, but I think it is like competitive at least. Yeah, it was 6 guys. It was both Jordans, both Minardis, and of course both Ferraris. Oh well, this was lap 22 and I just missed... I'm going to flashback that. I missed the pit lane because I was distracted reading the chat. So I'm going to the pits. Oh my god, that was close. I always forget this is a 60 km/h pit lane. I always think it's 80 like everywhere else or most of the other tracks. God damn it, it's so long, man. I started the race with -5 of fuel. I'm currently at -1.5. Come on, where is Perez? Here he comes.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I'm going to come out ahead of Hamilton. Let's see. I'm gonna get slips DRS maybe? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I will. Hamilton bumped me on the rear end. Okay, we went around the outside of Hamilton, who's probably struggling a bit with those tires. That cost me a couple seconds, or a couple tenths at least, to Perez. But it's fine. We can now push to hell. Just want to break, honestly, I just want to break 1 second gap to Hamilton, so it doesn't battle with me too much anymore. And I can recover that. The fuel I'm going to lose while on reach mix I can recover easily. I've recovered 3.5 laps of a deficit in 20 laps, basically, so yeah. The car tried to kill me there. Hopefully I was quick enough to correct it. What will I do after the 10th season? I'll create my own team and do another 10. No, I'm still not sure how many I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to create my team. I would like to replace the Sauber, but looks like I'm going to replace the Williams, because you can do so much more with like the paint, like the livery, right? You can do so much more with the Williams. You get much more freedom. The Sauber, like you can just paint everywhere, right? You have some areas that you need to put like your decals on and something and stuff. So yeah, you are quite limited in the Sauber. It's truly awful. And in the Sauber, one thing that happens is that you want to put like a stripe in an area, but like the markings where you have to put them are over the markings of some other area of the car. So yeah, I can't really explain to you guys too much. If you guys are into modding, you guys know what I mean, but I can't. I don't have the vocabulary to explain to you. What happens after I complete all 10 seasons, I have no idea. I never did it, so I have no idea. But looks like Hamilton is in the pits again, and we are catching up to Perez. I started undoing the corner too soon.
We're way off our fuel strategy. We need to change to low fuel mix as soon as possible.
Jeff, just shut up. After this lap, I'm going to bring it down to standard. Yeah, we know, but there's not much we can do. There's not much the FIA itself can do regarding the halo. I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm not a lawyer, but like as soon as the halo was created, if FIA didn't put it into the cars, and let's imagine they don't put the halo in the car, and an incident happens, and someone can prove that the presence of the halo would have reduced or prevent the extent of the injury, FIA, like, they can go to court for like negligent practice or something along those lines. So as soon as it was created, by law FIA were basically obligated to put it into the cars. So yeah, they tied their own hands on that department. So I'm not really closing into Perez anymore, but I mean, he's going to pit stop again, so whatever. Oh my god, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Really nailed Maggots and Beckett's. Perez is in the pits finally. So he went for 24 laps on that set of softs. He pitted in lap 4 for some reason. Hey Mike, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Okay, so Raikkonen and Ricciardo are back up there. Raikkonen overtook Ricciardo since Raikkonen opted for a second stint on the super softs. Ricciardo opted for a second stint on the soft. He's going to get undercut by Raikkonen, but Ricciardo is going to run super softs at the end, while Raikkonen is going to be forced to run at least softs. I mean, knowing the AI, maybe Ricciardo is even going to get another set of softs to the end and going to screw himself up, but whatever. A summary of what you missed. Not much happened. We qualified on pole, which was quite surprising considering that in the first 2 qualifying sessions we were getting 9th place. So we qualified on pole, started on softs, got a bit more of wheel spin than we would have liked off the line, because of course we had harder tires, the traction is not as good. So Perez, who was in 2nd place, was able to get side by side with me. We had a nice battle through almost the entirety of the first 2 sectors of this track for first place with Perez. That was a nice battle. In the end I was able to keep myself in front, and I've been leading ever since. Perez, after I overtook him, he was actually quite slow. He was actually holding up a huge train behind him. He didn't have any problems or front wing damage, so that was curious. But yeah, he pitted very early. He opted to pit in lap 4 to get rid of his super softs and go into a set of the soft tires. Of course he came out of the pits in last place, but yeah, he made his way up. Once everyone pitted to get rid of their super softs, Perez was actually able to get back onto P2. Then at lap 22 I pitted for this set of mediums. Came out in P3 battling with Hamilton for P2. I got him on this DRS zone. I got Hamilton on this DRS zone. Got myself to P2, spent some laps on Rich Mix trying to catch up to Perez. I closed the gap to like 2.5 seconds. Then I just maintained the gap by going back to standard mix. Perez pitted at lap 28, sorry. So we did 24 laps on those softs, and looks like he's going to do softs until the end now. He's currently in P3 as everyone is starting to pit. Ricciardo still has to pit. He qualified in P8. He's been changing places back and forth with Kimi Raikkonen, because Raikkonen was on his second stint on super softs, Ricciardo was on softs, so of course the Ferrari was going to be faster. It naturally is already a faster car, but it's going to even have a bigger advantage on a softer tire. Kimi just pitted recently for a set of softs, so he's going to undercut Ricciardo. So maybe if Ricciardo comes out of the pits on a set of super softs, maybe he can get his place back from the Finnish driver. But yeah, I think Ricciardo is the only one who still has to pit, basically, since he's the only one who's ahead of Perez. Perez is going to naturally have P2. Vettel, after Perez pitted in lap 4, Vettel and Hamilton caught up to me. Then Vettel had problems. I don't know for how long he suffered from those mechanical issues. But yeah, he dropped back quite a bit. Perez, I think that was Perez already setting fastest lap. So yeah, it's coming for me. But with the amount of time you lose in the pit lane, I don't think he's going to be close enough to do anything about that. Cribbling, come on. The guys can see what lap it is on the
Fuel is marginal. We're gonna
on
have
the
to go
screen.
very easy to recover enough to see the race out.
By the way, let's take a look. Since we are at lap 32, it's been like 17... Oh, sorry. Yeah, by the way, let's just check the pit stops. Palmer is in P5. Me and Ricciardo have not... well, I'm only going to pit once. Ricciardo is going to pit twice, but he hasn't done his second pit stop. Palmer hasn't done his second pit stop as well. Massa still to make his second pit stop. Yeah, that's it. So let's take a look. Let's check the gaps between each car. Oh, that's a nice shot. Let me just see that. Yeah, Palmer hasn't pitted for his second time though. Yeah, that was a nice shot. But yeah, we have us in first place, followed by Ricciardo. Then we have Perez in P3, Hamilton P4, Palmer P5 with Raikkonen right behind him. As you can see, maybe this is going to help Ricciardo, because if Kimi is getting held up by Palmer, then Ricciardo can actually get him back, potentially. Then we have Bottas P7, Vettel P8, so after his problems, he probably recovered from them already, but he's down in P8. Then we have Grosjean in P9, followed by Massa P10, K-Mag 11th, Hülkenberg 12th, then we have Alonso and, what's his name, Ericsson in the pits. They're both probably going to get jumped by Sainz. Then we have Ocon in 16th. That's a very poor race from the Frenchman. Then in 17th we have Pascal Wehrlein, followed by Stroll, then Stoffel Van Dorn, and in last place we have Kvyat. Oh, the car stepped out a bit too much there. I mean, the Toro Rosso is the worst car by far at the moment. Oh, that was wide. Yeah, Perez just blazingly fast at the moment. Well, the tires are only 11% of wear, so it's that loss of back end. It's just me driving like an asshole, basically. Yep, they will. Okay, so I don't know what. We'll just have to wait, right, until the end of the race. I think this is it. I just need to not screw it up. Will I move to them? I think I will.
0.3 seconds.
Because let's imagine this. Wouldn't it be great if we had Force India, Ferrari, Red Bull battling for like the top? Then us as humans, we can always like overcome the limitations of the cars in these games, right? Hey Drew, what's up, man? How are you doing? But yeah, we could always like make the Mercedes a bit faster than what it is. Does the FW41... No, I didn't change in... I didn't put the Martini livery on it. I didn't mod this game. Yet. Or do I talk? Are you talking about like real life? God damn it! No, I don't know. I think next season Williams won't have the Martini sponsorship anymore, but
Perez has just posted the fastest lap of the race.
yeah, and I won't put. By the way, I wanted to do something like the Sauber is so frustrating to work. I wanted to put like an Alfa Romeo Sauber Martini livery. If you check it out on Google Images, there's a very nice livery for that, but I couldn't. I swear to God, man, I couldn't even like replace the stripes they have on each side. You know the gold ones they have on each side. I couldn't even replace those with Martini with Martini stripes, because for me to replace those lines, like the place where you need to put them is also makes them appear where they are supposed to be, but also makes them appear somewhere else. So that's fun. What do I predict in Hungary? Ferrari domination, as always. They've been winning there for the last 3 seasons there, or something like that. How do you think the camera options will look with the Halo? I don't know, man. Hopefully they have the option to not use it. But I don't know, man. I still would like to race with the cockpit, but god damn it. It's going to be hard. Because I really don't want to get forced to go to TCAM. Oh, that was full throttle. Coming up on a huge train, I mean a huge train, it's like 3 or 4 back markers. Yeah, it's 4. I think we will, because we'll have that huge thing right in front, like on the middle of our faces. I mean, you can see already the antenna on the middle there. It doesn't affect me, because I'm never looking at it, I'm looking like past it. Right? So it would be the same if I was driving with the Halo. I would always be looking past the Halo, but for you guys watching at home, or like wherever you are watching, but for you guys watching, it might be a bit more disturbing. I'm focused on the track, like I'm supposed to be looking where I want to go. For any of you guys, I don't have my driver's license yet, but for those of you who don't also have your driver's license, like, you're supposed to look where you want to go, you know? always. Like a friend of mine, we were doing some kart racing. Someone spun, and that friend of mine just went onto him. Why? Because it was looking at him. He got distracted by the guy spinning, and it was looking at the guy spinning. That's why he drove into him. Like if he was looking away from him, looking at where he wanted to go, he would have avoided being collected there, but he didn't. So yeah, you always look where you want to go. So therefore, you are not looking at the halo, just the same as I'm not looking at the antenna right in front of me. But yeah, well, cribbling, like if you have fun with it, you can do it. But like if you don't enjoy it, you don't need to force yourself to do it just because I do it. This is just the way I like the most. I'm not saying it's the best or anything. It's just the way I enjoy doing it. Like, my gripes with the Halo are not about the looks of it. I don't care about what it looks like. What it stands for is what bothers me. I won't get into it. Like, I've spoke about it like 10 times already. I'm not gonna get into it. I just state what it stands for. It's just that mentality that I was talking earlier on the stream, that people become conservative. Like, they don't push anymore, they don't go for the maneuver, they don't go for the gap, because they have to take care about their tires, they have to take care about their fuel, they have to take care about their engine. And like, this is just a procession because it's about the car that's more efficient, not the best driver. Like, yeah, it's just what F1 has become. A management contest, it's not a race. The car who's better on the tires wins, the car who's better on the fuel wins. Because you have an optimal strategy, or you have more strategies that you can work with. But yeah, lap 39 over 52, so what is it, 12 laps remaining, sort of? I think it's 13 because we haven't finished lap 40 yet, so it's 13, right? But yeah, coming up to a large group of back markers. Ricciardo has pitted, and Ricciardo is in P3. Or has he not pitted? I'm sure he pitted. Wow, is Ricciardo really going... Okay, we need to take a look at that. How close are the guys behind them? Yeah, exactly, it's close to Perez. Has Ricciardo pitted? Is Ricciardo going to get a podium? Oh, Ricciardo hasn't pitted yet. God damn it. Or hasn't pit yet. God damn it. I have more than tripled Ricciardo's points this season. That's how bad the season is going for him.
The gap to the car behind is 11.6 seconds.
If he just had the double of the points he already has, we would be leading the constructors. Well, it's not about, it's not just about like the environmental stuff. It's just like they need, like they are investing a huge load of money into F1 and they are not getting nothing from it if it's only like racing, right? Sorry guys, I'm getting some... Like, they need to... I think the aim is to, like, get the technology, like, to road cars. I don't understand, I don't care, like... The thing is that I just want to see good racing, right? And currently we don't have good racing. And it's not because of the sound of the engine, it's not because of the halo, it's not because of whatever. It is because of the actual, like, it's because of the management part. Like, F1 becomes strategic. It's not about being the fastest anymore. It's about having the better car. Like, this season that just passed, this season that just ended was actually good by mistake. It was a mistake. Pirelli didn't know that they were going to make tires so durable. Like, it was a mistake, and of course they didn't have enough data because, like, it's not like the cars are at their availability, like they are not at their disposal, right? So they couldn't get all the data. Therefore they played it safe and made tires that were extremely durable, which is fine. Like, they are not supposed to, they also have to take care of their own brand, right? But yeah, like, they by mistake made tires durable, which meant the drivers could actually push them. The drivers could lock up and still go on a good stint. The drivers could battle, the drivers could bang wheels, and the tires wouldn't be ruined. Next season they will be ruined if they lock up. Just like 2016 and 2015 and 2012 and all those years back. No one is going to be able to push the tires because they disintegrate themselves. The hypersofts are going to be done by the time they exit the pit lane. Like, hopefully I'm wrong. I don't take any happiness in being right about this if I am, but god damn it. What the fuck are these guys doing? But yeah, I sincerely hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see it any other way. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not an expert on the behavior of tires, and whatever. It's just what I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. Whatever. I'm not gonna win a Nobel Prize for being right, right? So yeah, it's nothing's on the line. It's just my opinion. It's just what I think. Like, when race drivers take like, for example, on Instagram, they take a picture of the car they are going to drive and they say that, like, this is my office for today. Office is not it's not meant to be taken literally. It's supposed to be dangerous. Like, people complain, yeah, Verstappen moved on the freaking braking zone and it's dangerous. Of course it's dangerous. It's racing, man. Deal with it. Fuck off.
7 seconds.
If you want to be able to pass him, you either brake later, like have balls to brake later, or selling the dummy or something. Like, go for it. Are you willing to die to take that position? If you're not going to take the position. That's why I like Verstappen. What are you going to do, mate? I'm gonna move you, I'm gonna block you, I don't freaking care. And that's why people cry, because they've got on that conservative mentality. Because it's unsafe driving. Like even in a straight line, driving at 300 miles per hour is dangerous. Not miles, kilometers per hour. Miles would be as well, but that's even faster. Try to drive in a straight line at 300 kilometers per hour and have like a puncture, and then tell me it's not dangerous. So don't give me shit about like someone driving dangerously. It's you stepping on that car is dangerous. Fucking hell, get on the track. I can't, man. I was just away from them because I had a full pit stop away of them.
Considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Got that confirmed.
Okay, I definitely have to go to the pits. But yeah, I don't know how the fuck that happened. Like, the tires are fine. I've been careful with the throttle application, I swear to God. I have no idea what went on there. The car just tried to kill me randomly. Oh, wait, give me a moment. I need to make sure they are going to replace the front wing. Because sometimes they don't. Yeah, whatever. Let's just have some fun.
Complete, go now.
Okay. What happened? I lost the rear. Randomly. I don't know why, but... Right here, I lost the rear. I really don't know why. But, okay. It's the first time in the entire race that happened to me. Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah, I'm getting used now to the grip and all that. God damn it, the car turns in so much better. It would be nice, like a safety car right now, but nah. Why am I so low? I lost the rear. I lost the rear at turn 4 quite randomly, but that's what happened.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 5.3 seconds.
No DRS. Doesn't really matter.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Fuck! Come on! God damn it! Why did I go down to third gear there? I knew what was going to happen when I dropped down to third, but I still dropped down to third. God damn it! This right now is all about damage limitation to Vettel, because Vettel is 5th, right? Championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be 2nd in the championship.
Yeah, if I get K-Mag, I think I'll still conserve first. But if I don't overtake K-Mag, Vettel will overtake me in the championship.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
This guy has a Ferrari power unit. I don't think I'll be able to... Yep, I won't. Fuck, why do they go to the middle of the track like that? God damn it. Championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Okay, at this point, even if I don't get Vettel, I'll still be leading the championship. But I'll fail the target of the team, and I'll also be beaten by Ricciardo. Can't really go to rich mix, unless I want to lose fuel at the end. We got the RS though, which is nice. Okay, oh, Sergio Perez took the win. God damn it. Fuck yeah. Whew. We did it, boys. Sergio Perez takes home the British Grand Prix. But yeah, what a recovery.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oh, god damn it, that was a great race.
A great win then for the Force India team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Well, this is it. This is where they all want to be. Here come the top three then, out onto the podium after a fascinating Grand Prix.
No, I actually like the pink from Force India. And well, at least one of the Red Bulls got a podium, so our podium streak continues. As it's Perez, finishing first, followed by
So then, it's time to see
Kimi,
how
then
this
Ricciardo.
result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Kevin Magnussen. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Yeah, Ferrari are still pulling away from us in terms of the championship. I think they only got 1 point to us these weekends though, which is nice. Finally, Ricciardo did something. What about any Ricky more? I'm not more experienced than him. Ricciardo is in Formula 1 since 2012. Isn't him? Or isn't he? I think he actually, yeah, he only did 1 pit stop. So he actually beat... what was his... He did only 1 stint. He went super soft to the end. Wow. He went super soft to the end. That's interesting. What do I have to say for Daniel? He's finally doing something. Bloody hell! It like with those 15 points, he got in the first 9 races he got 30 points. In 1 race alone, he gets 15. So, yeah, that's. Okay, so let's get back to the motorhome. Oh yeah, offers. Let's take a look at it. Yep. See, like, I'm supposed to be beat by Ricciardo because he's the first driver. When I beat him, I only get 1 point. When he beats me, I get -3. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, we can total 9,177 points. Now let's have a meeting with Emma Jenkins.
Hey, quick question. How are you here? Are you happy? I mean,
Are you happy?
obviously, I hope so. But you do have some other options if you're up for a new challenge. Let me just grab the door.
Oh no, man, I don't have them
Called
written
around the team
down.
a few weeks ago. Well, things have moved on since then. These are the offers I've managed to put together for you.
I'll get around to know them.
But let me know what you think.
I'm going to get around to know them, and then I'm going to post them in the description. So let's move to Renault. No, we are going to stay. Wow, we are not even getting. We are getting invites from the worst team in the game. Wow. Well, let's continue with Red Bull. Do I really? I'm going with Red Bull. I don't care. Let's go to the invitational event. Let's go to the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. No Merc yet. It's going to improve. We are consistently beating the Mercs. But goddamn, that was going to be such an easy win, especially with Vettel out of the top 5. We would have increased our gap by, what, by 10 points? Nah, Blob, like, donate if you like, have the money and it's yours and you have nothing else to do with it. But yeah, we can set up the car, so... Look at the mirrors on this thing. I can't even get the FOV far behind enough. to get a good view at the mirrors. Do I live in a dorm? No. Just that my setup is in my bedroom. That was a nice save. Can we take a good look at that? Ah, we couldn't get it. Whatever. Oh. TV pod, I can try it. For this, I can try it. My frame rate actually goes down when I'm on TV cam. Okay, I think we got the target, didn't we? I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. So yeah, let's travel to the Hungaroring. Let's go to the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's see if anything like pops up, any notifications, just anything in general. And yeah, then we are going to wrap it up. I'm going to practice for COR, and yeah guys, make sure you have notifications enabled so that when I start the broadcast you guys can join us. So let's see. Is that Ricardo where? What time? 7 PM, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, nothing popped up. Mixed conditions on track. Okay, we can do it. So, is it raining outside? Can't really tell. Whatever. So yeah guys, this is it for the British Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, PT time, Portuguese time, London time, it's the same. So yeah guys, this is it for the British Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is as always right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.